Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Ruach HaKodash. In English, that will mean all praise to the Most High, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders and brothers of Great Millstone, where I'm learning this 100% truth. Shalom to the elect, to the 144,000, to the mixed multitude that scattered to all four corners of the earth. Shalom to the sincere sisters that believe in Yahweh, Bahashem Yahawashi, that also believe in this 100% truth. Matthew 28:19 tell us to go therefore, teaching all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, Yahweh, and in the name of the Son, Yahawashi, and in the name of the Holy Spirit, the Ruach HaKodash. And when we going to teach the people, we only focus on the Israelites. Now, of the Israelites, only the elect will receive it, but we only supposed to really be speaking to the Israelites. But most people think that we just supposed to speak to everybody. Nah, we just supposed to speak to the Israelites, to the ones that was given this law, the laws and commandments, which it talks about in Psalms 147 and 19 and 20. So we'll be talking about, for us, we got to continue walking with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi. We can't get caught up in this worldly stuff. We can't get caught up in the Epstein list. Can't get caught up in the what's the little stimulus checks and all that type of shit. That shit is about to be coming up so that they can cause the distraction while they doing whatever they trying to do, which we know what they doing. They bringing in that damn digital currency. They switching everything up. So while everybody caught up in some shit, they got some shit going right behind it. Nah, we aware of that. You ain't getting it off on us. So walking with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi, you gotta have faith. Faith. You gotta have faith first. You gotta have faith, trust, and belief in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi, because it's gonna come points and times in our life where it's like, who else can you call on? If you trust in the government, you're done. If you trust in the religious system, you're done. If you trust in the military, you're done. So for me, I'm a trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi. So Hebrews 11 and 6, it says, and it is impossible to please Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi without faith. Anyone who wants to come to him must believe that Yahweh exists and that he rewards those who sincerely seek him. Sincerely seek him. Now I gotta go ahead and get it, cuz. So let's see what that word sincerely say. Just so you can get an understanding of what he's saying. Oh man, they took that word out? Hold on. Okay. They took that out. Okay. So, sincerely refers to a state of being genuine, honest, and without pretense or hypocrisy. Hypocrisy, Salaki. Pure intentions, truthful thoughts, and actions that align with one's belief. So, you gotta be truthful, you gotta be honest. Fuck all that sugarcoating and stuff. We ain't got time for that. We gotta seek him sincerely. So you gotta honestly seek him. You gotta genuinely seek him. Without no hidden agendas and none of that shit. None of that. So it says, and it is impossible to please Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi without faith. Anyone who wants to come to him must believe that Yahweh exists and that he rewards those who sincerely seek him. Precept, Matthews 5 and 12. I'm going to start at dang. I dang near can read this whole thing. I'm gonna jump in at 10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for there is the kingdom of heaven. It says, blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manners of evil against you falsely for my sake. So revile. One adizo. One adizo.
Strong's G 3679. Anididzo.
And that's revile. So it means to reproach, revile, suffer reproach. Taunt. Rail at, talk about, defame. So when people talk shit about you and stuff, which the Lord said is going to happen. So that's talking stuff about. So it says, blessed are you when men shall defame you and persecute you and shall say all manners of evil against you falsely for my sake. 12. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. So the same stuff happened back then is going to be the same stuff that's happening now. And we cool with that. We cool with whatever we got to suffer. I know I am. I just hope that it's all suffering for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Fuck this weak ass world. Fuck this worldly shit. These lustful desires and shit. Nah, I don't care about none of that. I'm trying to stay focused on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi. In the last days, you don't want to have too many distractions. You know, women could be a distraction. Money could be a distraction. You know, your job, your career. You don't want to get distracted when Yahawashi about to come. That's setting yourself up for failure right there. So Matthew 16 and 24 says, then Yahawashi said to his disciples, if any of you want to be my follower, you must give up your own way, take up your cross, and follow me. So that's, when they're saying that, that means like be willing to stop what you're doing and put all your time and energy into Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi. You got to sacrifice. Sacrifice what you was doing for the things that you will get in the end. So I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. The stuff that the heavenly stuff don't compare to this worldly stuff. So yeah, I definitely will take the stuff that will come to me in the last days, or in the kingdom. I take that over this worldly stuff any day. Any day. So pick up your cross and follow me. That's what we got to be doing. You shouldn't be still in the world doing the worldly shit. Now, we have to be in the world, of the world, because, you know, we got to work, we got to pay bills, stuff like that. But we ain't out here trying to kick it and do all the shit that we see all the people in the world doing. No, we're walking with Yahawashi. Yahawashi ain't doing none of that stuff. So if he ain't doing it, we shouldn't be doing it, because he's an example for us. Precept Luke 9:23, it says, "Then he said to the crowd, if any of you want to be my follower, you must turn from your selfish ways, take up your cross daily, and follow me." That's what we got to be doing. Following him. And with following him, you're going to see some suffering. And guess what? If he suffered, we going to suffer. So be ready for that, because it's coming. 1 Peter 2:21 says, "For Yahweh called you to do good, even if it means suffering, just as Yahweh shall suffer for you. He is your example, and you must follow in his steps." And that's what we're trying to do, follow in his steps, because he is a great example for us. Now, when he was, you know, Solomon and Adam, he sinned. But when he came back as Yahawashi, he didn't sin. He didn't sin. So he will be the great example for us. He will be a great example for us. John 13:15 in precept. "I have given you an example to follow. Do as I have done to you." So, Yahawashi is our example, and we are to follow him. You want to walk with the Lord? Follow him. You can't just talk about it. Yeah, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and you don't do nothing. You're going to have to pay for that. You're going to have to pay for that. So it would be better for you to just cut all that worldly shit out and come follow Yahawashi. Come follow it, man, before it's too late. Colossians 2:6 says, "And now, just as you accepted Yahawashi as your Lord, you must continue to follow him." If you accept him, you got to continue to follow him. And that's what we're trying to do, continue to follow him. Listen, you can't say, well, I accept the Lord in my heart. First off, the Lord, he chooses us. We don't choose him. You can't say he knows my heart and then you just continue to be wicked. Nah, that's going to be destruction. You remember the house? Well, judgment starts at the house of the Lord, which that's the Israelites. So don't think you're going to be getting away with some shit. Nah. You might as well, before you try all that wicked shit, you might as well just get closer to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi. That's the main thing we should be doing. Getting closer. Seeking. Before it's too late. Ephesians 2:20 precept, it says, "Together we are his house, built on the foundation of the apostles and the prophets, and the cornerstone is Yahawashi himself." We are carefully joined together in him, becoming a holy temple for the Lord. So, if we all equal about his body, we all came together to be one. We got to do the things he did. You can't say you coming to serve the Lord and then you out here still doing all the worldly shit. No, it don't work like that. You have to make those changes. Like Romans 12:2. Uh, don't be conformed to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Yeah, be transformed. Start following, instead of following the wicked, we got to follow the righteous. Yes, we all was following the wicked. Yeah, we all was. I can admit it. I admit when I'm wrong. And we all was wrong at a point in our life. But we start coming closer to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi, and he starts showing us and he start busting our ass. The chastising hurts. It hurts. People say he all love, he all this. No, he's not. Because in Exodus 15:3, it says he's a God of war. Yeah, your pastor told you that shit, nigga. He was lying to you. Look at all this shit. What is that? Isaiah 45:7. Deuteronomy 32:39. Like, come on, man. I form, I heal, I kill. I kill, I make alive. Like, you want to take chances with that? Good luck. Good luck. John 10:27 says, my sheep listen to my voice. I know them and they follow me. That's what we're supposed to be doing. A sheep, we are the sheep. We need a leader. We need somebody to guide us in the right direction. That's what Yahawashi doing. Nobody should be going up against this thing. Now, yes, some will, because the Lord put that on their spirit to go against. The Lord put that on their spirit to go against him and his prophets, his servants, the prophets. So a precept to John 10:27 is John 10:3. It says, to him the potter opened, and the sheep hear his voice, and he called his own sheep by name and leadeth them out. It says, and when he put forth his own sheep, he goes before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice. And that's how we supposed to be. You hear that voice because the Bible tells you you're going to hear a voice behind you say, hey, go this way. That's what we say. Oh, you know what? Dang, I was going the wrong way. Okay, let's go the other way. Not, man, I know where I'm going, bro. You ain't going to tell me where I need to go. I've been doing this my whole life. Okay. You got some hard-headed people out there that don't want to listen. That's not trying to walk with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi. You know why? Because they got money. But guess what? They had to sell their soul to get that money. They got cars. They got jewelry. They got clothes. They got hoes. None of that shit mean nothing if you ain't got this truth. None of it. And you're going to start to see that pretty soon. It's already happening, but it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse, man. People need to wake up before it's too late. My sheep hear my voice and they follow. That's what we're supposed to be doing, hearing the voices from the prophets. Because the Lord speaketh through his servants, the prophets. And when we hear it, we're supposed to, hey, yep, that makes sense. Okay, I need to learn this and continue learning this so that I can give this knowledge to somebody else so that they can continue doing the same things. That's what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be example. Just like Yahawashi is an example for us, we're supposed to be examples for the other people. It don't matter if they want to do it or not. We're still supposed to be an example. They can't say, you know what, I've never seen nobody as a real Israelite doing the things that they supposed to be doing. No, you can't say that. Because we've been out here doing that. Ain't no excuses. Ain't no excuses for nobody. Either you're going to be walking with Yahawashi, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi, or shit, you're going to be with the devil. And guess what? Anybody who denies me, he gonna deny you. So if we deny him by not calling on his name, not breaking this 100% truth down, not having faith, not none of that, not believing, then the same things is gonna happen for you when shit get rough. He's gonna laugh at you when your calamities come, when your sorrows come, when your pain come. He gonna laugh at you. So that's why I'm trying to get right, man. So that he can have my back. I could be part of one of the ones that he's dealing with. Lord willing. Because we can already see that it's about to get crazy out here. All these movies you see when the shit get crazy and shit like, some shit like the Book of Eli. Shit gonna be like that. Trust and believe. Shit gonna be like that. It's gonna be crazy out here, man. But, you know, like I said, our people gotta see it in real life for them to really think about it and really believe it. So, good luck with that. We gonna continue walking with Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi because we know that that's priceless. Nothing is better than getting close to Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi. Nothing. Nothing. So either you're gonna be walking with him or you're gonna be walking against him. And if you love the world, it tells you, if you love the world, the love of the Father is not in you. So, man, pick while you got a chance still. Like it talks about in Joseph 24:15. Yeah, man. Yeah. Joshua, Slakin. Joshua 24:15. Yeah, it's coming, man. Either you're going to walk with him or you're going to walk against him. So, Kahala Yahweh, Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Ruach HaKodash in English. That will mean all praise to the Most High. In the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders and brothers. A great millstone where I'm learning this 100% truth. GMS for short. Shalom to the elect, to the 144,000. To the mixed multitude that scattered to all four corners of the earth. Shalom to the sincere sisters that believe in Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi, that believe in this 100% truth. Hopefully this lesson was edifying. Shalom.